Welcome to high school girls basketball between the lines, my man, Coach V. What's up, Coach V?
What's going on, Tony? How you doing?
Oh, snap. It's Wednesday. We get to do another show tonight. Man, I'm feeling good. Almost to the weekend. Labor Day's about to come up. I'm about to go head down the Dallas this weekend and visit my grandson and get to see my daughter. And me and Zoe and the twins will go hang out. Jessica is going to leave me for the weekend, Coach V.
She free?
She going to Tennessee. She going to go see the Grand Opera or whatever it's called.
I'm going to go see Elvis's Graceland and everything else?
I guess, man. She wanted to do it a couple years ago. We went to Tennessee, and I didn't want no part of it. So her and a couple of her girlfriends from from high school is going to go hang out. Hey, I'm not mad at her. I want her to go have a good time. And I get to take a guy's trip. I'll be going to South Carolina this year to go watch OU in the South Carolina. Hopefully the Sooners can get a win.
Where'd you go last year?
I went to Ole Miss.
Okay, all right.
So it was a good time, but, looking forward to doing it again. Little crumpy right there, move my mic around. But like I said, it should be a good time. Me and about 5 to 10 guys will get to get on the plane. And last year we got to drive to Ole Miss, but I'm not driving to South Carolina. It'd be like driving to Kentucky again.
That's like driving to Orlando for AAU. No,
yes, sir. And playing nobody until you get to the semifinals of the championship. So
and still pay that money to park and eat that hot dog.
Oh my God, Coach! I had to go cut a couple yards when I got back, man. I mean, I'm still trying to recover from it.
You got to get a third job on the weekends, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, that's why I've been trying to train some kids, and I guess they don't want me training them because they ain't been coming out. No, I'm just joking.
We're gonna see some of your kids Friday, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll kick it off. Even though I know this is the girls' show, but we'll kick it off at Hare on their media day. High school football kicks off this weekend, so it's been busy. I mean, we just dropped the show Sunday. We did, and dropped the show tonight with the OU practice report, and I'll be doing one with Robert Jones. So just staying busy, man. We're living it. Last night, this is so funny, folks. I got it before we get started. Last night, me and Coach V didn't even talk to each other. I thought we broke up. He didn't call me. I didn't call him. We text each other this morning. And I said, hey, we doing something today to make sure. He's like, yeah. He said, Mama told me to kind of stay out of the studio. So I said, man, I'm kind of the same way. So we both went to bed kind of early. So for us to have this juice tonight. So we're going to have a couple good shows, though. So, Coach V, let's get this party started. I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, we started a new format last week.
Yes, sir.
Kind of added some things to it and kind of changed it up on year 2 as we're going through year 2. And what do you think about the response? I thought we did a good job. I mean,
we had a lot of good feedback from it. I had the guys, kind of talking about it. The girls in the Keep It 100. Just the different formats you can bring to it. The layout, it brings a little bit more punch to it. Now we learned something that you can do videos, and so I just think we can reach out to a lot of different people and get a lot of shows out there and get it in their hands. But V, we're doing all this stuff, but we need help from our friends, though, man. They got to help us a little bit because we want to get everybody's name out there. We want to talk to all these young ladies and and tell people like who these girls are, because I think we'll have a special guest tonight that's going to be really interesting. It's coming all the way from Tulsa, and that's pretty cool. I know Brooklyn Miles going to be like, wait a minute, Coach Johnson, but Brooke, we got you, baby, we got you. But you hit softball.
You see the parent post I shared the other day?
Yes.
It is softball, cheer, basketball, track, and I'm pretty sure she's good at all of them. I mean, and just what an athlete, that's that bow nose stuff. You got to bring that bow nose.
Yeah, she needs to get sponsored. Who was Bo with? Was he with Reebok?
No, man, that's Nike. Bo with Nike.
Oh, Bo Nike. I mean, it's been so long, I didn't know, but I mean, she's a heck of an athlete, when a young lady can go, hit a softball, catch a softball, then go cheer at the football game on Friday night, then go drop 25U on a Saturday in a Sunday AAU game.
Go drop 44. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she did drop. Yeah, Coach, I was gonna let her talk about it. I ain't gonna steal all her thunder, because I know she wants to kind of talk about those things. You steal all her thunder, she gonna be just like this. She wants that.
Yeah. Well, I was like I said, we talked last week on this young lady right here, Maggie Vincent out of Hare, and yes. I was really pleased with the response we had. The likes, the thumbs up were the most thumbs up we got, and I know Maggie's a nice young lady.
I tell you, so, Coach, what did you just say? We had a bunch of what?
We had a bunch of thumbs up.
Man, that's. We want to tell everybody thank you. You know, you're welcome for all that, man. We appreciate you guys, man. I mean, we couldn't do the show without our fans, man. And now we're trying to grow this platform even bigger. I think the things that we're doing, we are going to get more people to subscribe. We did get more people to subscribe last week. I think we picked up 5 to 6 more. Yeah, and folks, don't forget, we still got a deal going on. If you subscribe, you get to put your name in a hat and get a $75 drawn to Dick's Sporting Goods for something that you want. You know, we want people to, our goal is to get over 1,000 subscribers. You know, we got some big things coming up and we'll be out at them. And you guys can hit our the QR code and get scanned real quick and get yourself set up, because we want you to be part of this family. We're trying to grow this business. I mean, but this podcast even more than what it is now, because, you know, we got to, you know, do Maggie last week. And I tell you right now, watching the show back myself, she had me tickled. The smile, you could see the joy she had. It's not just listening to somebody's voice on the phone. We got to see the interaction with her talking to us. So I think that's big time, Coach.
Well, you know, I mean, the reason why we did this, searched it out, you know, and again, we want your we're looking for sponsors, we look for likes, subscribes, is we want to be able to do this right here. We want to be able to go to your house, in your home.
Did you say something I like? Would you say you need to what?
Subscribe
and like,
subscribe.
I love that word.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is that we get to come in your home now. We don't have to get set up. I mean, we're going to bring a young lady on. Next girl we're going to interview is a young lady out of Lincoln Christian here, Haley Mikulak. I mean, 6'1". You know, she transferred from Rejoice Christian to Lincoln Christian, and she's a very solid player. And so but we're not going to be able to drive, you know, all the way out that way to interview her. But now with this format, we get a chance to come into our house, you know, and get a chance to cover more kids, expose more kids. You know, that's what we're about, exposure.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're going to talk about game, but we're going to talk about game. We're going to have great coaches on, and we're going to talk basketball, you and I. But the difference is that now we get a chance to meet kids, get a chance to meet kids face to face, not listening to them talk the whole time, but we actually get to see expressions. Without, like, you know, you talked about last week with Maggie, you got a chance to see the joy on her face. Yes, I'm sure Haley's going to be the same way. Is that for some of these ladies, maybe the first time they've gotten on a podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know, and it's something they can share and send to coaches. And we're learning how to put formats, like you said. We're learning how to do videos. So, you know, we're going to get a couple of highlights on there. So I think what we're doing is catching on. And I can tell that by the amount of likes, thumbs up we had last week. And I'm hoping that, again, that every time we do a podcast, maybe we're getting 200 to 300, try to get to that 500 likes, you know, and get up to that subscribers.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We got to get our subscribers up. But I think the more people, I know, talking to Jeff with JYD a couple of weeks ago, he had talked about getting everybody on Tulsa. I think, you know, Lincoln Christian is a top school here in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We want to ask, you know, Haley to, get your friends to come subscribe to the show. You know, get on the show. We don't discriminate against no girl. We said it last week. Every girl's a star to us. We don't care if you're a 5-star. We don't care if you're a 3-star. We don't care if you're a 2-star. All we want is stars. And any young lady that gets out there and play the game and plays the game right, we're gonna be a fan of you. You know, everybody, there's girls that get D1, there's girls that get D2, there's girls that get NAI, there's girls that get D3. We don't care. If we can get you on our platform and talk, and maybe you can spread the word to another young lady. Hey, she might not think she's that good, but hey, she listened to your story. Guess what? Hey, I got a chance to go play college. The most important thing is getting your education paid for. That's all we're looking for, is get your education paid for. Because nobody wants to get out of college and don't have a job, but then you got to pay back those student loans. I'll tell you right now, that stuff adds up, Coach. You know that. It adds up.
They did not get forgiven. Everybody was hoping they get forgiven, but they did not. That 8% still counting.
It's still count, yeah. I mean, you be paying that long as you're paying your house note.
Yeah, you know. But like I said, I really like it. It's fun. It gives a chance. And like you said, what we're trying to do is always expose kids, and it could be from anywhere, from any ranking. There's somewhere for someone to play. I mean, there's places to play.
Yes, sir.
And they just may not see you, so that's our job. That's our mission, is to get as many kids out, information about them, get them seen, and get to know them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I was watching something the other day on Twitter or Instagram. One of them, they was talking about AU coaches talking to a college coach. And coach, you talk about this all the time. You do. They're like, it's free advertisement. And, coach is like, hey, I went to go look at this young lady or young man's page and there's nothing on there. So I really don't know what he or she can do because there's nothing on there. Well, if this coach caught you at a game and maybe she caught a glimpse of you and then she's like, hey, I'm going to go find that person. And then she looks at that person don't have nothing on there. So a lot of times these coaches don't have the money to fly over the world or,
Right.
they got to pay the same type of money we've got to pay to get in these games too. So guys, do your homework. Get your name out there on Twitter. My nephew, I got to get on to my brother about that. Had a good game last week, but my brother put it on Facebook. College coaches ain't looking on Facebook to come find you. You got to get on Twitter. And they're not looking on Snapchat. I don't know who told you, young children, young men and young ladies, that you got to get on Twitter. Get a good name. Don't have all that crazy music. We don't need all this. Yeah, we don't need all that. We don't need something simple, coach. Something simple. Hey.
Well, go look at a college coach and go look at their number of followers that they follow, and they're going to be up in 1,000 range. That means they're following 1,000 people. Now, I don't know if they're all players, but it seems pretty funny that when a kid posts a highlight or they sign, the coach and the college retweet them back. And so, so they are on social media. They are on a little bit of the Instagram, but they're going to find you on Twitter, your highlights, things like that. And I don't care if it's outside shooting on a hoop. I can see your form. I can see your footwork. All that stuff. Even if you're just shooting out in a park outside, I can see that. And that's part of it right there. If your shot's jacked up, or your footwork's wrong, but I need to see that. And I can see that when you're just working out, in a park somewhere.
Yeah. And like I said, you preach it all the time too. You got to be working, and I got some of those in my 5 questions I ask you. And so, if you're ready for them, I'll shoot them to you right now.
Oh, go ahead and shoot them. Go ahead. You ready?
What is a good off-season workout, to get in shape for the upcoming season?
Oh, I think it's a lot to learn how to do a lot of stretching. Today we hit the pool. I know we hit the pool, and we're lucky that we have a pool. So we hit pool workouts, and the boys are going to hit it Friday. For us, I'm a little different. I don't want to burn them out.
Yes, sir.
It's a long season. Basketball is the longest of all the seasons. You start in October and you don't end until March. And so we just do short stuff now and stuff like that. But I think everybody hits the weight room. I see every high school hitting the weight room.
Yes, sir.
They do a good job of having competitions among teams, which creates a good team morality. But you're hitting the weight rooms, you're hitting some conditioning, maybe long distance more than you are short distance, and maybe you're doing something to that. I know a lot of coaches are probably doing less shooting 5-on-5, and they're doing more preseason. So try to get yourself in a preseason. So during the season you're in, just making sure you're not getting hurt. But you can't just pick up a weight starting October 1 and expect to go.
That's true. What with preseason going on, how much should a young man and woman be in the gym?
Oh, 2 hours, I would say. An hour to work on 45 minutes to an hour to work on your game. 45 minutes, 30 to 45, probably doing some type of workout, and then 15 minutes of recovery. I think kids skip the recovery.
A lot of
I've got an assistant coach that does the yoga. And on Friday, we're hitting up yoga. Coach Vick ain't hitting up yoga, but the girls are.
Come on, Vick, you got to do some yoga. You got to show the young ladies how to stretch and get out there,
hip flexors, everything else that they work on. So it's a prevention. 2 minutes. 2 hours. I think 2 hours would be a good number. Not all basketball, but just some weights.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then doing some. I don't care if it's bikes. Get on the bike. But just make sure you do some recovery.
Yes, sir. Number 3, do you talk to your team about eating right and make sure they're getting the right fluids in them and the right type of food? Because, a lot of these kids are eating McDonald's, like myself. Yeah. But are they eating right? And then, because the conditioning all kind of comes in there. If you're not hydrated, you're going to get cramps and you're not going to be able to play a whole game. So do you talk to them that? Do you kind of pound that in their head, make sure they're drinking enough fluids and eating the right food?
Every day we talk about what you're eating. It's not so much all what you're eating. The kids lack the protein.
Yes,
They
sir.
think they're eating and they're not eating any protein. What did you eat today? I ate this. Hey, coach, I ate. What'd you eat? Well, I ate a Lunchable. All right. Well, how much protein's in that little cheese? All right. You got cheese, you little protein, your little slices of ham, protein. But is that really enough for what you're going to do today? So we talk about that. And I thought a lady, I don't remember where I heard her say, but it was pretty interesting. She brought up, lady came out. Our first aid lady came out. We did preschool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She said it's 6 bottles of water to 1 bottle of Gatorade. True or not? Wow. I'm just a history teacher, so I don't know. I'm not a science guy.
Yes, sir.
But, she was talking about recovery-wise. Gatorade does have electrolytes, does have some things, but as far as your muscles, when you get in that weight room, you're really just tearing up your muscles. You're breaking down your muscles, and you got to drink water. That's just like when you get a good massage. Man, I need one. Man, a good massage, I'm telling you. You're gonna drink some water. You're not gonna get out of the bed the next day.
You'll be all cramped up. Yeah,
because what she do is she moved them muscles and tore them up. Tore them up with her thumbs, and so you got to make sure you drink water. So we talk about that all the time. But when you get to college, that's the first thing you'll find is a nutrition and strength guy. I'll never forget. I watched that special. That guy. Have you ever seen that guy from Alabama? What was his name? Scott. He yelled, and then he was making sure that them guys ate. They were eating right, and gaining 15 pounds was not 15 pounds just going to the buffet and eating. It was eating 15 pounds of protein, the right stuff.
Coach, make that noise one more time.
What's that?
That noise you just made.
That's got.
I got to get a whistle on that for you.
Yeah, I'll have to get that video of him up on the show. I'm talking about. Man, he was on him, and the next day it was like they see him first. They don't see me. They see him first.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So when you get to college the same way.
Well, Coach, my number 4 is how do you sell college coaches to your girls? What do you tell them about your girls? Because at the end of the day, you want to sell young ladies. That goes for any coach that's out there getting their girls recruited. Because at the end of the day, you want to sell a good package. Because if you sell something bad, they might not come back to you.
I tell my girls that. I'm honest with them. You got to do the things that coaches want. I'm not going to sell you because if you don't work hard, you don't do things you're supposed to do, it's going to ruin it for the next girl. But I sell my kids. They work hard. They're always hard workers. They know the game because we teach the game. They know how to play positionless basketball because of the offense we run.
Yes, sir.
And they know how to play man defense. And I believe a good man defender can play zone. It's the same rules, same principle.
Yeah.
So I teach I tell my kids that my kids know the game. Now, are they the fastest athletic? You know what? They fit your system. That's what you get paid for to decide. But I can tell you that my kids know how to run this offense, this, and this. And they know how to do this on defense. They know how to help. They know how to rotate. Things like that. And so they know the game. And then you decide if that skill set is fitting your program. Because I believe my girls, they're seniors, their skill set can fit somebody's program. Just may not be yours, but it may be someone else.
Yes, sir. That's real talk. Last one, Coach.
All right.
How do you wind down after a big win or a big loss? How do you get yourself back to being you?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I can sleep better. I can tell you that right now. I can sleep better. My wife is happy. Trish is happy because I'm not as grumpy. So but I wind down. The good thing about the girls' game is I tell my girls, here's the deal: win the game, go sit in the stands. We get an advantage as a girls' program to sit in the stands as winners for a whole boys' game.
Yep.
And everybody's telling you, good job, and make sure that you thank those people. Don't be like, yeah. Make sure you thank them. And enjoy your time in the stands during the boys' game as a winner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's keeping it 100. Even though it's saying 100, but that is keeping it 100. I like that, Coach. I like that because, like I said, it's all about the confidence, and it's telling people thank you. I'm so excited to see high school basketball where it's going to be this year. With all the different kind of moves. I know the districts are out, but ain't nobody kind of talking about it, keeping it wrapped up like it's Christmas. But
man, I tell you,
I can't wait till that comes out, though. There's going to be some big-time matchups this year, Dale City, Newcastle kick it off in 5A. You're going to have Midwest City and Carl Albert. Boys and girls will be good games. So,
yeah.
Newcastle.
The west side of 5A is tough. Only 4 going to make it. And
yes, sir.
You mentioned, 2-time defending champion El Reno.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Dell City, and Carl Albert. I mean, there's still some good teams left.
You forgot Bishop McGinnis.
Bishop McGinnis. I mean, there's still some good teams left in the in the West.
Lod Mack. I mean, it's going to be tough. Somebody's not going to get in. You might win your district. You might go undefeated, and then it gets down to playoff. You might not get in. You might be knocking on the door, but you're not getting in. So that's why every game counts. Everything has to be important. And one thing is, coach, is the health. You got to stay healthy.
Oh, yeah.
That's every coach's probably nightmare is like, please stay healthy. And you got girls banging them now. It's tough. You got to get them healthy. You got to get them. Like you said, coach, you said something very important. Some of these coaches are taking off and they're running, trying to get to the finish line. It's a long process, guys.
It is, and that January grind is brutal. I've talked to Coach Wells today at Shawnee, and we talked about her schedule last week, and I can't remember verbatim, but in 2 weeks she had a district game against Collinsville, I think, something like that. She had Collinsville, her tournament, Coweta, Bishop Kelly, and Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just 2 weeks. So that January grind is real in some districts.
Yes, sir. That's tough.
So, and those are the games. I hate to say it, but it's like football. Those are the games that count now. I mean, that's what we've done to the 5A, 6A girls basketball by being district-wise is like in football. These games are okay, but they don't. You can go 3-0 and still not make the playoffs by going 5-5 or 4-4, whatever in your conference in your district. And you go, well, we went 3-0, and you're like, yeah, but in district you were whatever it is, you were 4-6. So you're looking at a 7-6 record, but you're not in the playoffs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Isn't it crazy? But that's what girls. That's what the 5A, 6As. They're all now getting their schedule, and they're all looking at it, going, okay, these games matter. Not that these games don't matter, but tournaments don't matter. Tournaments don't matter. The records don't count in tournaments. They're not district games. They're pride. But if you got a kid that's hurt, it's like kids in baseball. Who do you pitch? You're gonna pitch them against the district teams.
Yeah, you're not gonna play them against pitch them against the lollipop team.
Yeah,
coach. Let's talk about this. What we got coming up next week? I know we got Labor Day coming up. Happy Labor Day to everybody that served and and all those big things. But after Labor Day, man, we're going next weekend. We'll be talking about the freshman showcases. Something I'm kind of excited about because I have a kid competing in this or attending this. So we're going to have a lot of great girls. I think Coach said last time at 32, 33.
I think I'm at 34 freshmen. I'll post those up. I meant to have that up, but I'll post it up on our Twitter page.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're coming up, but I'm telling you, there's some good kids. I mean, we're going to talk to one coming. We're going to bring on the show, and we got the Jones kid out of Deer Creek. Pretty excited to see what she's going to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I think the Dooley kid out of Broken Arrow may be one. I mean, she may be a sophomore, but I think she's a freshman. I put my list up. Now you talking. Now you got me looking. Hey, man. Now you got me looking. I'm pulling my list right here. Go ahead and talk, Coach. I'm going to find that list real quick.
Well, I'm looking forward to see some girls, man. I mean, there's still some girls that I haven't seen their name on there. I was looking for Riri. I don't think she signed up yet. Walters and JJ, two girls that play ball with Zoe over at Crush. And then, just to see some of these girls. I like to see Jay from Canute. I don't think she signed up. Jay Gray. I don't think she signed up. And then Hayden Mayfield out of Calumet. I mean, she's a top player in the state, man. I like to see her sign up. So there's a lot of good girls that still ain't signed up. That needs to get signed up, man. I mean, you're gonna have the best of the best. The young lady from Lincoln Christian. I mean, she's 6 foot, folks. I got to watch film on her earlier, man. She's the real deal. I mean, I know people could talk about some of these girls here, but I'm telling you right now, she's gonna open some minds up next Saturday when you see her, because I know she plays for Cy-Fair, and I mean, I know some of these teams they ran against her, but I'm gonna tell you, I seen her first up close on the videos, and videos don't lie. It ain't like somebody went in and tweaked it. She's big. I mean, big, and she can shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the list here, and like I said, I'll put it up on our Twitter page. But I'm looking at I'm just throw some names. We talk about Peyton Jones, we talk about Zoe Hyde, young lady out of Fort Gibson, Lane Dooley, a kid I believe out of Broken Arrow. We've got the Layla kid out of Putnam City North.
Yes, sir.
We We've got Amira here. So I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it's gonna be
Amira,
interesting.
hey, let's talk about her real quick, Coach. She's got an undersized guard, but I tell you about her. She plays bigger than what she is. She's a girl that lives in the gym a lot. I know her name don't get thrown out a lot, but I think she's a top player in the state of 2029. Her dad CJ, and he coached up there at UConn. He's over at Dale City. He took her. I know Coach Whitelew's a good coach, a good assistant coach, but he's out there with Coach Roy now. They're trying to do big things out there in UConn, but I'm really intrigued to see her because, like I said, she's not as big, but she can get to the hole. She can shoot. She's gonna make some people look funny. So really, really interested to see what she can do next weekend.
And then I've got a couple of Booker T kids coming down. Pauline Harrington and Faith Shockley. I saw Faith Shockley at a clinic up earlier in Tulsa, and she's long, and you can tell she's going to be a good one.
Yes.
And then we got Brooklyn Henderson. Midwest City. Crush Queens. There's a lot of weight on that young lady's shoulder to come in at Midwest City and kind of and help them change that, curve it around a little bit. So, so she's got, some offers out there. And so, we're talking some ranked kids here. And I'm going to say that kid out of Carl Albert, man, I like that point guard out of Carl Albert.
You keep that girl under the wraps. Nobody needs to know about her.
Yeah. So I can talk about Zoe. Zoe's a heck of a guard, 2-point guard, heck of a guard. Always in the gym, you know what? And I can look at these freshmen, and I can tell you about 10 kids I know that live in the gym. Yes, they got more highlights of them in the gym working out than they do in game time.
Hey, Coach, I got to tell you this. She said, I texted this morning because, they're at the field house. She can't drive yet, so Dad still got to play chauffeur. Now I got to get there a little early. Ain't like it was at middle school.
Yeah.
You get out at 3:30. I got to be there about 2:51. If I ain't there at 2:51, she's texting me. So she sends me I sent her my text this morning and said, what we got today? I got to know. Do I need to go home and change clothes, or do I need to be in my work clothes? Because I'm telling you, there's the other day, Coach, she got me. I was in that gym from 2:51 to about 5:30. My feet were hurting. My dogs were barking. Hey, barking at me. I'm ready to get out and dress shoes. And so I called her this morning. I said, Z, what we got? She said, we got the night out. I said, I get to come home. Yes, I get to come home and relax, Coach. But hey, I can't complain because I'm telling you right now, man, I'm already sad because I know the countdown is on. She's gonna be gone in 4 years, man. It's gonna be an empty house, man. So, like I said, parents, you enjoy every moment that you have with your babies, man. Because they're gone. But I tell you right now, I'm looking, forward to seeing a lot of these girls, man. Like I said, there's a lot of girls out there, and a lot of these girls don't ever get the matchup. And we kind of talked about it last week on the show. Get out there. Hey, they might beat you one time. Who cares? Go against the best to be the best. Don't go against somebody that you feel like, hey, I'm okay with. Go against somebody that's going to challenge you. Hey, I want to see Brooklyn and the young lady from Lincoln Christian go at it, man.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I want to see Peyton Jones and Zoe go at it. Two great guards. Hey, at the end of the day, some's going to win, some's going to lose. But at the end of the day, you shake hands and you keep moving because that's what it's all about, though.
That's what I want to see. There's some good guards. There's Avery Skaggs, kid out of Fort Gibson. It's going to be a big player for Fort Gibson this year, who lost a lot. You got Zoe, who got a lot of good minutes this summer, and and they're going to need her as a point guard. It looks more like than they thought that she'd have to probably step in and handle that ball right away. And I know whatever she's got to do, she'll get in there. And Brooklyn's going to be the same way. Midwest City. Ball's going to be in her hand, and so we got a lot of freshmen coming in. That's going to have the rock in their hands and can make a difference in the program, make an impact.
Yes, sir.
So excited about the showcase. There is still time. You want to sign up, check out my link, Coach J Vick. Check me out, Coach J Vick 1 on Twitter, and you'll see a link there. But there's still time to sign up, and we can take you, as a walk-up if we have to. We're not going to turn you down. If you want to come hoop, we're going to have a spot for you. Prep Hoops will.
Hey, one thing we're gonna do too, Coach. We're also gonna put we're gonna have a table up there. So come by and see me and Coach V, and we're gonna interview some young ladies. I don't know if I'm gonna have water bottles yet. I'm seeing my daughter can get that taken care of. But come by the tables and see us. I already got our banner made, Coach. I already got it made. I was on top of it. Boom! Shout out to my girl Ashley Munt. She takes care of me when I'm on my banners. But we already got it made. But I'm really excited about next week. Win, lose, or draw, because I think you're going to see a lot of talent out there that people don't get to do. And we get to cover it ourselves. We get to cover and get it out and put it out and let people see it and, you know, put something together. So all we're doing is just trying to, you know, grow the freshman showcase. And then you got something coming up, a week after that? We got
I don't have that up there, but it'd be the expo.
The expo,
is the 26s, 27s, and 28s, and I've got a lot of 28s, which is really, I won't say strong. It is one of the upper classes coming in Oklahoma that a lot of people are excited about.
Yes, sir.
But I have like 64, 65 kids signed up for that one. So, and they range from the Davis twins coming all the way down from Union, who are nice.
Davis twins. We love those young ladies, man. They work hard, Coach.
Yeah, you know, we got Brooklyn Miles, who's top 4. You know, I think she's number 4, and we got Jordan Richardson coming out of Newcastle for some 28s. I mean, so we got some good 28s, 27s, and we got some 26s that are looking to still make an impression on coaches. I don't know if coaches are going to be there, but you know, here's the thing I can tell you. I know you are, and I'm gonna work hard to get you out there. So my coverage is year round. You know, you come in, I get a chance to see you, put eyes on you. You know, I'm going to cover you year round. It ain't going to be just one weekend and one show. It's going to be consistent all the way through.
And it's going to be correct writing. It ain't going to be just a bunch of jumbo stuff thrown in there to say, watch this girl do a spin move off her toes and she's going to dunk it off in her left hand, you know. Yeah, that stuff is good to see, but, man, guys, write the right stuff, you know, because, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to get me to buy an article and you start saying, oh, Zoe, man, she's this and that, and she's doing all that, and that's not her game. I'm like, man, what Zoe you looking at? That ain't Zoe Johnson, you know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just, you know, that's thing is you want somebody that you can trust, because I don't want to go spend my money on an article and I can't trust. And that's one thing, folks. Y'all can come here and we're gonna talk about the young ladies. We've already named about 12 different ball players off the night, and we only got one girl that's a freshman coming on the show here. Here in the next week or so. So this is a big thing, though, that we're doing. So, man, make sure you get out and come out and check it out. If you can't, even if you can't come and your daughter can't come check it out. Come look at some great talent. You know, I mean, come see it for yourself. This is the only time you're going to be able to have that many good girls in the same gym at one time. This is an all-state game. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it, though. But, you know, Coach, I mean, like I said, I'm pumped up about it. But I still need people to like and subscribe. There you go. You got to like and subscribe, because, hey, once you like and subscribe and you get on here, you're not going to never miss an episode. You can always go back and catch us anytime on YouTube, because that's what we have it at. But you can also catch us on the Twitter, because we're going to put on our Twitter page. And we also put something a little bit on our Instagram for you to click the link and get on. So there's different ways you can see it. But I'm telling you right now, be the one to come on the show where we can talk about and we can show you highlights. Coach, anything else before we get out of here? I know we can talk all night. Nope. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a GIF of you, of you dancing and doing a little jingle saying, click, like, subscribe, click, like, subscribe. There you go. Hey, Coach, if they click, like, and subscribe, guess what I'm going to tell them? I'm going to tell them, thank you. It needs to be back on your shirt. It needs to be on the back of your shirt. Click, like, subscribe. Hey, Coach, I'm just trying to get them out here, man. I mean, it's the easiest thing to do is click, like, and subscribe. It ain't that hard. It's a but. That's it. It ain't hard. We're not asking you to do too much. We're just asking you to click, like, and subscribe. There you go. We're asking. Click, like, and subscribe. That's it. I'm ready. You ready to get out? Ready to get out. Ready to have a nice, get ready for the weekend coming after the holidays. So, Coach, bob your head a little bit. Bob it out. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate everybody checking out the new episode of All My High School Girls Between the Lines. Come check it out. Click, like, and subscribe. You'll never miss an episode. Me and Coach V, like I said, folks, be the next one to come on the show, like Maggie did. So we're looking for the next young lady to come on the show, Coach. But we'll catch you next week. Yep. Next week on Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines. We'll see ya. We'd like to thank the following sponsors: Above the Line Hoops, Prep Girl Hoops, Keep It 100, and for the latest in high school girls basketball action, check out the podcast on YouTube at Oklahoma High School Girls Basketball Between the Lines.